are hearing from the ladies tonight on the 504, and for our last issues, I want to know if these ladies want to see change or if they're fine with the way things already are. Male birth control seems to be getting closer to a reality. There's one in testing right now where a man gets an injection, which keeps him from being able to impregnate a woman, and then he gets another shot when he's ready to have a baby. Is anybody waiting for this? I do hear some people say, why can't men have the birth control? But does anybody really want men to be responsible for the birth control?
Absolutely.
Really?
Yeah. Just imagine, all our lives, our womanhood lives, we take the pill.
Yep.
So the pill is good for, not allowing you to become pregnant. But we don't know what else it does to our inside.
Don't. Yeah, that's true.
So it's treating one area, but it could be damaging something else in our bodies.
Okay.
So men should take some of the responsibility as well.
All right, Mandy?
Yeah, no, me and my girlfriends were just talking about this the other day. We were talking about who's supposed to bring the condom. Is it supposed to be the man or the woman? And people had different opinions about that. And I was like, everybody bring it. We can all be prepared, right? So I am all for male birth control.
That's the best thing I've heard tonight. Super?
That should have been done first. Men should have been on birth control first.
On birth control first.
They should have been the one. This should have been came out before women.
Really?
Men should have been on birth control first.
Here's my issue with it. If you don't do any birth control and he tells you he's taking birth control, he could get you pregnant and then you're the pregnant one. I don't want this. I want to know that I took the pill and that I'm not going to get pregnant. As opposed to a man being like, yeah, girl, I got that shot. But what if he didn't?
But do you think you're saying that because you know that you are the woman and you'll be the carrier of the
Yeah, and
child?
I'll be the carrier.
Yeah. So you feel like you should take responsibility. But he's the giver.
I know, but then if he gets me pregnant, if he wants to, sneak it in.
Yeah, but this may be a gift that you don't really want.
Yeah. She be gonna regret the child. She gonna
Exactly.
be the first. She gonna be the first.
Exactly.
I'm gonna be on the blog like child regretter 101. This man. Yeah, no. I want to take my own. Nobody else wants to take their own.
Or you could just be mindful of who you have an unprotected sex with, and if you get pregnant, it's cool because you don't care because that's who you want to be with.
Yeah, and
Sheba.
You're very positive. You're very positive. Mandy?
just pull out.
Right.
I mean,
I ain't want to say it.
it's science.
Who is this
biology.
Thank you.
Who is this? I have never met Mandy before.
We
in
both
life.
don't take nothing. Just pull out.
You can't sit next to Super. Super, you done turned her. What did you tell her when y'all were waiting over there?
That's my girl. I ain't want to say it.
I'm done.
I was trying to think of a synonym for pull out. I just couldn't think of it.
Mandy got it. Mandy just went straight in there.
Thank you. That's all you got to do.
Oh my God, I'm so done with y'all. All right, so women as a whole are more educated than men, and more educated women are more likely to be married. I was kind of surprised by that. It turns out that even women, though, with advanced degrees are more likely to marry men who make more money. Will there ever be a day when the majority of women are okay with having a man who makes less money? And why do we still want a man who makes more money if we make a ton of money and have all these degrees?
Because
Okay, break it down. Wait, let me lean.
go.
Yeah.
we have got to a stage where we've created our own lifestyle. And if we start to date somebody who's not quite there yet, there's certain things that we're going to have to give up just to please him.
Oh, okay. All right. Mandy?
Well,
Let me come back to you.
I don't care who makes more money.
Right.
If he wants to work harder, climb the ladder, work longer, I mean, that's fine, because I'll work less.
So you fine with it kind of either way, but you're not going to fight it if he wants to make more money.
Exactly.
Super?
It doesn't matter to me.
It doesn't.
As long as our bills are paid and we not going through no financial issues, I'm fine. It don't matter who makes the more money.
Okay.
I'm fine with it.
Why do we think, though, these women still want the money to come from the man, even if she has it? That's the part I think I'm missing. Can you guys relate to that?
I mean, you want somebody who's on your level, but you may not find that. And if you don't find it, then you're supposed to work together, and at least you have somebody who have the ambition to be on your level. Women be looking for men that's higher than them when you.
Well, yeah, I guess that's what I'm saying. The standard is for us to look up.
Right.
Right, and that's supposed to be fine, but in the reverse, not so fine. Why do you think that is, Sonia? It's fine if we go date a man and we make $10 an hour and he makes $500 million, but when it's reversed, it often becomes a problem.
Because a man really likes to be a man, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he likes to be the provider. He makes sure everything is in order. And if he's the one that's leaning on you, you're going to feel like you're the one that's providing. Where is my strength going to come from? Our strength is supposed to come from our husbands or our partners.
But what if he's a provider and you still make money to him?
Yeah.
He could do all that for you and you still making money to him.
And it could be relative to how much money you make. So if you're making $300,000, then you have to date someone who makes $350,000. I mean, that's easier if you're making $30,000. Then you might meet a ton of men who make more money than you.
And most women who make more money than their men be more controlling too.
Yeah. Wait, more? Oh, you think so?
Yeah, I know so. Like they make it like, it's like they feel like they wear the pants. You don't. You don't care how much money you make. You're still a woman. Know your place.
Yeah, you don't want to be the person in control whether or not you're making more money or not.
If you want to do his job, go be the woman.
In these 15 marriage proposals, have you ever dated a man that made less money than you?
Yes.
And it didn't work out. That's why you're telling us that. And it was because of that?
Not just because of that, because he carried on like he was the man, but yet he was relying on me to provide everything.
Not pulling his weight.
Oh.
Now see, that's different. He's not providing.
Yeah, now that's different, right? If he provides absolutely nothing, then that probably makes it really difficult.
Right.
So you don't think you're going to tell us about your love list next? That's not going to be on the list. If he don't make enough, money, that's an X on the list. Is money on the list?
No, money isn't on the list.
Okay.
But financially stable is on the list.
Financially stable, that actually is important. Yeah, you can't be struggling out there.
Yeah.
All right, ladies. Well, Sonia's written a book talking about how hard it is to find a partner, even if you've had 15 marriage proposals like she has. She's going to tell us more about it after the break.